We finna do it. We're gonna start.
I go where I want, good. Yeah. I go where I want, good. Yeah. I go where I want, good.
Hey, hello, how are you? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, or if this is your first time seeing my face, welcome. On my channel, I share a lot of things, mostly being my journey as a first-time home buyer, first-time home owner. I started by sharing my journey of renovating my fixer-upper home, and now I'm at the phase where I'm just going room by room, putting all my love, DIY-ness, and heart into decorating, renovating, making over, and just making my house a home. So if that's your kind of thing, feel free to subscribe. In today's video, y'all, we are finally getting started on the home office decorating phase. If you are just tuning in, I've shared the process of my home in its entirety, to where I moved in with no flooring, no carpets. It was a whole thing, and the office was the same thing. There was a point where I was literally taking calls. I was literally working in there with no carpet. I had a small little rug that I put my feet on. It was a whole thing, right? Well, although it's not decorated and we haven't gotten to the makeover part of it, y'all, it has still come a very long way. The last office video, I shared the complete chaotic mess that was in there, and it was phase one of us cleaning it out, getting it refreshed, and starting with just a blank canvas. So that's where we are right now, and I'm excited that I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? For those that know, you know. I'm excited that I'm excited because it's just so many more things to do, and I'm just excited to be excited. Anyway, this video is probably going to be clips from different days, because I took a poll and I asked, you know, did y'all want me to just wait until I have literally everything for the project and just put it all in one video? It might be a longer video, but it will take a lot longer for it to be done because stuff takes time. Or did y'all want updates? Do you want to make it like a series and not put too much thought into it? Basically that's what it is. For me, I'm gonna make it brief. For me, I be in my head, y'all. I be in my head and feeling like I have to wait until everything is in place and ready to go takes some of the motivation, some of the fun out of it for me. So a lot of y'all voted, the majority, about over 80% of y'all voted that it was okay for us to just bring updates, for us to just bring you along the journey like I used to in my videos when I wasn't thinking too much about it and I didn't have as many people watching. So it was just kind of like, hey, pick up the camera, share what I share, and it is what it is. We're going back to that format, but also with a different vibe, right? So thank y'all over on Instagram for helping me out. Y'all really helped me relieve a lot of the pressure that I put on myself. If you are not following me on Instagram, you really should do so. Like, because that is where you will literally be able to see me every day. Live life. I have polls, I share previews of things. Just you get a real good behind the scenes on Instagram. So make sure, if you're not, that you do follow me there, and I will also put my Instagram in the description box. But let's stop talking and get into this, y'all. I chose my wallpaper and it's here. Now, some of y'all have already seen this because, like I said, behind the scenes on Instagram. But for those who have not, let me show you what I went with. Well, let me show you what the two main contenders were at first. I was going for a very still neutral type of look, but I didn't want all of the walls in the office to just be white. So I wanted an accent wall. So it's either going to be this tropical kind of like natural leaf vibe, just white and green, or there was this artsy kind of like facial line design giving real like neutral minimal vibes. Hold there, comment below right now which one you think I chose before I show you. Press pause. No, I ain't gonna drag it. This is the one that I picked. It was the minimal line. What is it even called? I don't know what it's called. The pattern is a number, so it's probably called something. I got it from Amazon. If y'all would like, I'll link it below. I just thought this was a very, very unique, not something that you see all the time, and that always catches my eye. Like some things are staples, some things are like, okay, every house needs this, or every room needs this, or whatever. But I always like things that are very unique and not something you can just run to the store and get every day. So I got two of these, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't measure the walls, but you get quite a bit here. I'm hoping that I got enough. If not, I'll just put what I have there and order another row. But I got that. Ooh, that is gonna be the accent wall. Now we have ourselves a dilemma, y'all. We have ourselves a dilemma because I shared a picture on the previous video where I cleaned up the room of the floating shelves that I want to have against that wallpaper on that wall. And I want to go for a neutral woodsy vibe like the wood top that I have on the computer desk that's in there. I'm so sorry. For some reason, my camera is not focusing or staying focused on me. Let me get up on y'all a little bit. Hey girl. I had to move the camera a little bit because it was not focusing. I don't know what's going on. So this is a pretty big shelf, so give me a second. So I got this floating shelf from Ikea. This is the lax shelf. This is 43 inches wide, right? 43 inches wide. And it's laminate, so it's not real wood, but these are $20 a piece. I bought 4 of them. Now here's the thing. I ordered this online because they were almost out. So I'm like, let me just order it for pickup. And when I went to pick them up, I immediately realized that that wood tone is definitely lighter than my desk upstairs. Let me show y'all what we're working with so we can get into what we're doing today. Come on, girl. You like my set? This is one of my outfits I got from Shein. All right, so here's the office. I haven't dirtied it back up yet, y'all, and I won't, okay? Let's not say yet. But here's the office, nice and dull, plain, simple. As you can see, and I'm gonna bring that exposure down a little bit for y'all to really see. There you go. 2 completely different tones, right? A part of me was like, oh, maybe I could make it work, you know, yada, yada, yada. And technically, with the right decor, you know, the right things put on top of it, or when you begin to add things and kind of like, you know, add different colors, different patterns, it draws the eye away from things like that. But that is too off for me. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I even went to Home Depot and bought a stain, right? I bought a stain. I know, this is laminate, child. Look, this is laminate. When I rubbed the stain on here, it was like, girl, who are you playing with? This is, even when I Googled it, I literally Googled, can you stain laminate? And the first thing that popped up was like, no, don't ever do that. But I was desperate because floating shelves are so expensive. And I didn't want to go through the hassle of returning these, searching for more. And this is how it takes forever for me to do videos sometimes because life be happening outside of all this, right? So I have decided that I'm not gonna go with this one. I did find some floating shelves that I think are gonna match it, not exactly to a T, but much better than this. And I was, hold on, follow me. I was gonna just return these, right? I was gonna return them because I got 4 of them, but come on, let's go. Tell me that tone doesn't mesh, or I would say blend really well with the master bedroom vibe. Now technically, I mean, we don't have a vibe in here yet because I've done 0 decorating. These 2 pieces of art, you know, I don't believe I'm even keeping them in here because they're not large enough for that space up there, but they're just there because that's where they landed and have been living. But I loved them so much, I'm like, yeah, they will find a place in the house. But I'm definitely gonna just keep the ones I got from Ikea because I feel like the oak orangish floating shelves would not go well with the color of my bed. And it's also just like not the pop of neutral that I want for this room. That light, sort of like bleached, very, very neutral tone is what I want to go with in here. And I didn't even realize it until I brought those in here. So I'm like, it's actually perfect. If I wanted to keep these shadow boxes in here, how similar is that color, right? I don't know, we'll figure all that out down the line, but I'm definitely gonna just bring those 4 floating shelves from Ikea in here, sit them somewhere because they will be a part of the master bedroom series, but we're not here for that. So let's go back to the office. So yeah, office still looks basic AF. Let me get this book, y'all. Let me get this book because we're working on habits, right? We are working on habits. We're working on habits. But yeah, office still looks crazy because now we are about to get things started. Hey, it's me. So I found these floating shelves on Target. Now I've seen these in the store at Target. But when I saw the price of just one floating shelf, y'all, I was like, oh hell no, I'm gonna have to look somewhere else. But because I have done research and I'm finding that they are super expensive for the color that I'm needing, if I don't want to DIY it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go with these. Because if you look at them in the regular pictures, they aren't necessarily like super orange, but I think they will blend a lot better with, let me see if I can close up for y'all. I think they'll blend a lot better than the other floating shelves, obviously, right? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get 4 of these. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna place them, but I'm thinking 2 on the left, 2 on the right. I still wanna integrate that pink romaine picture, and I wanted it on that wall, but I feel like that's not gonna fit. So I might have to place that on a different wall in the office. But I wanna have I just wanna make sure I have enough floating shelves. You see how long this one is? I really honestly want them to be longer, but I think the 36 will suffice for that room, because that room actually isn't big to begin with, and a part of me feels like I might have bigger dreams than I need to have. Hold on. They do have a 48-inch and a 60-inch, but this is laminate, and I feel like, let's see, they don't have any pictures of this one. See, I don't like it when I start to find other things. Okay, I'm gonna stay on track. I'm going to stay on track. So these are $35 a piece because I know that I have physically seen these in the store before and like them. I'm gonna go to Target and we are gonna see if we can find a set of 4 in these, because I do feel like these will be the ones. These will give me that aesthetic that I was envisioning. Call me cheap, I just feel like this is a lot. It really is. But for the bigger picture, I'm willing to invest for this. It's also real pine wood, so it's a better quality too. So let's shut up and go. So yeah, y'all, that's where we are with it. Tell me what you think about the floating shelves. Like, is the lighter IKEA floating shelf a good idea for the bedroom? Like, are y'all feeling the vibe that I was explaining? Like, it gives a different vibe, right? So I know we're not talking about the bedroom, but we're gonna get there at some point. So make sure you comment below and tell me what you think about that. Also, I ain't crazy, right? Like, it's just way too light. It's just way too light for that orange oak or maple type top in the office. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna stop questioning and just go with my gut. We're gonna go to Target. We're gonna go to Target, hope for the best. And hopefully we will come back with some floating shelves that go cohesively with the office desk. Dun, 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 dun. They do have them, and off the bat, they're definitely a better tone. I think those are the short ones. These are the ones, okay. So the white one is 25. This color's 35. And y'all, I think we have a winner. Minus this discoloration. So not this one specifically, but I think we got a winner. And yes, I wear my mask still. Unicorn out here. I also think it's worth mentioning that I absolutely love this tone here, but I don't want any like metal black holders. I just want only the wood to display. That's the kind of vibe I'm going for. But I do like this. I really like this. It's also thinner than I want it to be, so yeah. Look at this mirror, y'all. It's like a, I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a textured, what is it? I really love that. You see that? It's so unique. How much is this? Where would it even go? Let me relax. But I feel like this would be beautiful in the bedroom. Maybe like in that little corner nook area. Okay, bye-bye. You know what I know that I need? A front entrance makeover refresher. I've been thinking about putting like some plants outside. Obviously a new format because mine is no. Thumbs up if you want to get into that next. It's nearby. Why not? Look at this couch, y'all. I love it. I wish it was larger and like maybe a sectional, but it's very wide. I like this. Oh well, get over it. Y'all, look at the bohemian vibes. Look at that. When I tell y'all that there's still a part of me that likes a pop of color, this is what I mean. I like how they have these on display now. Normally they're just in the box. Look, my happy place. I like this, y'all. How much is this? $40.
$40. Okay, 35. Yeah. Ooh, thank you. Squeeze my tiny ass up in this. Upstage these bitches up in here. You like this girl? Cute.
Nope, it's not a part of the plan right now. Look at that. I believe this is like an RH dupe. Just the neck is a bit wider and it's a little darker in shade. But price-wise, this is a pretty good dupe to RH's. I'll put a picture if I can find it. There's also this taller one here. In my mind, I can't tell you where I would put it, but it's beautiful. I love it. Hey girl, I have one of these at home. I think her legs are the exact same, but her arms are up. She's like doing a yoga pose. I'll show y'all if I remember to show y'all. I got it from TJ Maxx too. Yep, just like that, but in a terracotta color. Good morning. Let me get up real quick, y'all. How y'all doing? It is another day. Probably like a week and a half. Look, some days from the last clip, but today we gonna get it started. Today we gonna get it started. There's just something about like actually starting a project that makes me nervous. It always, once I, break the seal and get into it, it's good. I'm inspired, I'm having fun, but it's just that beginning process where you're like, okay, once you start, that's it, you gotta keep going. But it's time to get into this, okay? So I'm just getting up. That's Maggie chilling over there. Y'all, I love my bed, by the way. Like, don't ever want to leave it. Like, what? All right, let's get into it. Nothing new looks the same. But I've been thinking, y'all, and I've been having some thoughts. So tell me what y'all think about this, right? The whole wire situation and finagling it to try and like hide them if I try to bring the desk here, whether I get a carpet, something to disguise them, yada yada yada. Okay, I think it's not impossible, but I think it's going to be like a lot to do, right? What I've really been thinking about though, really, because I can't stand the idea of just not necessarily looking at the wall, but my back being away from the door to where I can't see the door, but just really like the idea of walking in and work just looking that way, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but let me just say this. I've been thinking of putting this desk here for work, right here, right? The desk here for work for a couple different reasons, okay? First of all, like I said, I want this room to be multifunctional. So I don't really want it to be just completely 9 to 5, completely my job at the center of everything. I want to walk into this room and feel creatively motivated and inspired. I feel like moving this table or this desk to this corner, right? And allowing this corner, giving work a corner of the room. Also, because it gets this window, this natural sunlight, not in a way that I have to face it and burn my eyes, but in a way that it will be here, right? I think it'll be good for my work day, just to get that extra light. Also, originally, like I mentioned in the previous video, the plan was to get a hanging planter for that particular corner because I'm thinking, I'm working, I got my plants, it's just gonna give that ambiance, that extra add, right? But that corner, while it looks super bright on this camera, y'all, if you can see the light on the ground, it'll get some light, but like not a lot of light. There are some plants that don't require a whole lot of light, but I think that in addition to putting this over here, this could get a hanging light, be able to have more sun, and that'll also just allow me to, okay, this corner is work, this corner is 9 to 5, this corner is pay the bills, but we still got a vibe going, but that will open up the possibilities for me to have my space. You know what I mean? What do y'all think about that? Please comment below right now. Now we're getting into it today. So don't worry, but I really would like your thoughts. Even after I do things, I can move things around. I really appreciate y'all feedback. Even on Instagram, the feedback on the floating shelves. As you can see in the daytime, it's a really great match. So, you know, I really appreciate the suggestions y'all give and the feedback y'all give. It means so much more than y'all know. Sometimes I feel like we're doing this together, so thank y'all for that. But tell me what y'all think about what I just broke down for y'all. I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway, but like I said, things can always be changed, rearranged, but I would like your thoughts, even if you maybe see a different format. I don't know. But, you know, because this room's gonna be fitting my Cricut, my printer, my sewing machine. You know, we're gonna need extra tables, a sitting area. It sounds like a lot, but I know, I was gonna say I think, but I know I can do it. So here's what we're gonna start with first. Simply put, I'm gonna take this desk and I'm gonna put it over here. And we're just gonna go from there and just follow the vibes. Y'all know how we do. Nothing is super planned. We follow the vibes, we go with it, and something beautiful always comes from it. So let's get into it. You know, it's just so bright. It's so calm in that corner. And there's also an outlet right underneath the table. Let me take y'all down real quick. Now, what I was a little afraid of is the fact that my Ethernet cord is over here, right? But I figure if I can find a long enough Ethernet cord to go like here, then I'll be able to use the outlet there to get an extension cord. There's also like a gap on this side to where I can maybe find some type of, whether it be a box, a small shelf, some better way to conceal the wiring over here. And it really will be out of sight, out of mind, because when you walk in, it's more of a, you walk in, you see the desk. This is kind of bright, sorry. You see the desk, but this is the room. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. I think I just did something. Well, I ain't did it yet, but I think I just figured like something out. Tell me what y'all thinking about this. Okay, let me get the desk and all that here. And then I'm gonna go on Amazon and see how quickly I can get a Ethernet cord that's long enough, because I'm ready to actually start working here. I want to start the vibes. Yeah, put y'all back down, finish this off. So I just realized I'm gonna get two wires. I'm gonna get a long wire so that it can go from the wall all around the desk. But I've been having this big blue wire for no reason really, because it just goes from the router to the computer. So I need to get a short, small Ethernet cable to replace this. Last step. This will not be my office chair either. I'm currently looking for the right one that's big enough, comfortable enough, all the right things. Yes, little work corner. I love it. Now I have the rest of this room to go crazy with. Oof. I know I'm in and out of a hoodie because it be getting cold, child. Ooh, it be getting cold up in this house. Okay, so we finna do it. we're gonna start the wallpaper. Move this stuff out of the way, y'all. I don't even know how I'm gonna start, how I'm gonna begin. But it's definitely gonna go down. I need to put y'all in the closet again to get a full look. I feel like that gets it just in frame. Okay, y'all, so who's ready for wallpaper? I don't even know what to do with myself. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. There are no instructions on this paper. Self-explanatory. I've only done wallpaper once, which is in the garage. That had a whole sheet with instructions. But again, it's typically self-explanatory. The only thing with this for me is, I lied. Here's instructions. For me, my fear with this is the placement. I think it's gonna be going from bottom to top. Oh my gosh. Yeah, am I going crazy? I feel like, okay, the faces are from top to bottom here, right? Eyeball, mouth, that's what I see. That's what I see. So let me open this all the way up so that we can get to the top. Look, one of the first steps, it helps to have two people. Never my situation, okay? So we'll skip past that. Solo dolo, but we get it done. I was gonna skip this step. I'm gonna do it right. I don't think I have enough wallpaper now that I look at it, but I'm gonna wait till I'm done to go ordering more. I'm just gonna give it a nice wipe down. Just to get off whatever layer of whatever is on the wall. See? Because my walls aren't like super dirty, but you know. I'm hot, bro. He's gonna come right back off. Let's just go for it. Phone cam, so I'm getting it up, but as you can see, it's got that small gap here. And I mean, when you walk into the room, you can't tell. That's gonna bother me, so we're gonna try and get that straight. See how it's just more seamless, doesn't have like that corner shadow like the other one did. And it ironically matches very well with the regular color of the wall. Look at that wall. I need to clean my walls. Balls. right decision. Wow, this looks like the same color as my wall and I am shook. I have to say, I'm loving it. But this will be the harder part because I now have to align, match up the pattern. So wish me luck. So I'm gonna have to cut a big chunk of this paper for it to align, because at the very, very top, there's a gap. So I think I am gonna need more paper. But we gotta do what we gotta do, people. For one more strip. Let's see. So I'm definitely gonna have to buy like a whole nother 2 rows. But what I'll do for now is go as far as I can go, which is probably like to the middle of this wall, if even, and work with what we have. Do y'all see how the wall is like blending in to this paper so seamlessly? Like, it almost makes me feel like I need to paint this wall and that wall white. But let's just keep going in. Like I said, we'll go with the vibes. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. A tip that I have for anybody, because somebody also asked me this question on Instagram, is if my walls are textured, do I have a problem with adhering wallpaper to it? Now this is my second time doing wallpaper, but when I did the garage, I found that the little kind of credit card shaped thing didn't work, because when I scraped it on texture, it created like small holes and damage to the wallpaper. But when I use I use a hoodie, but you can use a cloth or whatever you want to use, that applying pressure, kind of putting your hand into either like a fist or really just like rubbing on the texture helps it stay. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Hopefully y'all can get a good look. So let's take this part that hasn't been rubbed. You see that? Now on a textured wall, you can see how it's like grabbing onto the texture. So you want to do that all throughout, because that's what's really holding that wallpaper. Now I'm just taking like the tips of my fingers like this and rubbing, applying pressure. And I think it's better with the cloth because it's not scratching it and creating any damage to it. I thought I would share that. And that wallpaper in the garage, y'all, it has not budged. The garage and the Florida humidity has not budged. Now I think I need to take this outlet out so I can do it right. Easy peasy. And I recorded a close-up of the outlet. I think it's self-explanatory and very simple, but just in case somebody didn't think that way, I'll put that clip right here. And for y'all that think that this is satisfying to watch, this is for y'all. Now here's the thing. This is all I have left from this strip, but I also have this from this strip. So I'm thinking if the patterns align, I should be able to put them together, right? This is me currently trying to see if I can get these to align. Switch this old one out with the new one. Ran out of wallpaper, obviously. So I'm thinking for this section here, it's probably like 3 strips, meaning I'm gonna need to get at least 2 more rolls because each roll is 2 strips for me. How seamless, almost scary that this goes like so smoothly with my regular wall color. Because I want this to be an accent wall and pop though, it makes me almost feel like I need to paint this wall, and this part. Maybe not this part, but basically it makes me feel like I need to paint the other walls white so that this one pops a lot more. Tell me what y'all think about that. I'm about to go on Amazon and order 2 more rolls, but they're probably like a week out for me to get them, so we'll just focus on other things in the meantime. I do have the hanging part for a plant that I think I'm about to try and hook up here just to kind of get the vibe of if I can hang it, you know, firmly and strongly, because I also want to kind of like go plant shopping pretty soon here, but I want to get things settled in the room before I start to like throw in the plants and the decor and the smaller pieces. But what do y'all think? How do y'all like it? I love it. Like, I'm in love. I think this was perfect for me. I think it is so minimal but fun, so artsy, so unique, and so different. It's gonna help everything tie in, especially with that pop of wood that I'm gonna put on the walls. I don't know if I'm gonna do those today because I want to put the shelves up when all of the wallpaper is up. That way I just have like a measuring reference, if that makes sense. So yeah, I wanted this video to kind of be wallpaper, shelves, because I don't have enough wallpaper. I'm gonna see if I can find that plant hanger, put that up with y'all, and then we'll kind of see, we'll kind of go from there. But make sure y'all tell me what y'all think about painting these walls. Should I paint that wall and that wall just a white? You see how the white pops off of that? The gray, I don't want it dramatic, but I don't think it pops enough. You know what I mean? Get it? The contrast between the two. I'm still in awe how much the color of this is the color of my wall. But anyway, also tell me how y'all like it. Let me go see if I can find this thing and I'll be back. I'm back. And I found it. I found it. This is the hanging, well, plant hanger. I got this from one of y'all for the virtual housewarming. So thank you for that. I knew I was gonna use it, and here we are. I think it's gonna be pretty in that corner. So let's hope it all works out. I ordered these off of Amazon. Along with it, I purchased these separately, and they're supposed to be just like the hangers. So wish me luck. Shouldn't take too long. I think I should put something down so I don't make a mess. So hold on. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm putting this in like so. So this will go into the ceiling, boom, pop. Once it gets in, these open, clicks it in, helps hold it into place. Let me know if me stopping the videos to give y'all like little information is helpful to anybody, or if I should just save my time. It would definitely be helpful to know that. That was way simple. Now I want to hang like a lot of stuff. So now if it's as simple as I think it is, we just screw this part onto it. Oh my goodness! Look at y'all! Oh my gosh, look! Now granted, I don't have anything in it yet, okay? But we're gonna have a nice plant. I'm thinking terracotta vibes, right? This is nice and strong. Alright, so boom, this is my Amazon mini office things, same day Amazon delivery haul. So like I told y'all, I had some last minute ideas and I woke up early today. So I just went to ordering some things that I need, some things that I want. Okay, but first, this has nothing to do with the office actually. I got these lens wipes. Somebody off of Instagram that I follow gave a demonstration. I'm like, I actually need this. Let me pull up the prices of the things that I get, just because even though they're random things, maybe somebody out there would be interested. So, okay, so yeah, it is a 220 count. It was $12.13 on sale, normally about $17.69. Glasses, camera, these are gonna come in handy. Okay, so yeah, this is the 50-foot Ethernet cord that I ordered. So I don't know if y'all can see, it's like thin. So I'm hoping that it'll be like hard to see. I think you barely even notice that it's going from here to there. It also came with like some little screw clip things. These are like those clips that I put in the gym mirror to hold it into place. And this was $12.99. I'm doing that today. Just to get it out of the way. It's not a lot of things and it's nothing crazy, but when they delivered it to my door, I just said, why not share it with y'all? Oh, yeah, this has nothing to do with the office. So yeah, let's not call this an office haul. This is just my last minute, same day Amazon delivery order, okay? I ordered some of these disposable boot and shoe covers. This is just something that I've always like been meaning to do but haven't. I don't have a lot of people in and out of here, but when I do, workers, companies, I was more so I was doing like construction and stuff, but whenever I did, I didn't have anything for them to put over their shoes when they went upstairs. And you know, we don't do shoes upstairs in this house, okay? So this is what that looks like. Literally just self-explanatory. Woo! Yeah, it's 50 pairs for $12.84. Okay, so this is a cable management sleeve. So it's supposed to go over cables, right? Cover them like that, kind of bunch them together, just so that they're less noticeable. So I'm gonna start with something simple like this. This was $12.97. And of course, I'll show y'all how I use this once I use this. It also comes with 2 of these like wire holders, you know, where you can kind of keep them in place. So I thought that was cool. Oh, this was the shorter one that I got, because I showed y'all that blue Ethernet cord that's just big for no reason. I ordered this one, which is just like a 5-footer. So I'm hoping that this will be long enough. I think it will. Yeah, this should be good. This was $6.34. And lastly, This is the least exciting one, and this is just 1,500 sheets of basic printing paper, y'all. That's it. $15.71 just for some printing paper. So we better start whipping out the equipment and stuff and doing stuff. So that was my little haul, y'all. Let me bring y'all closer. Ooh, look at my background. Look at my wall. Y'all, I have to say, and I'll let it go. It took me a while to let it go of this vision that I originally had for my office, but I just have to share like the original, what I wanted for my office to be. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with IKEA's, and I'm probably gonna say this wrong, just a heads up, Svalnas. I'm gonna put the spelling here on the screen. It's like a bamboo wood type of vibe where you can put like shelves together, desks. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, and I remember going to IKEA several times, seeing it and being like, yeah, that's going to be a focal point in my office. But here's the look that I have. IKEA discontinued that last year, and it is nowhere to be found. It's not just even one big thing. It's like the closets that they sell. You could buy them piece by piece, but IKEA doesn't have them anymore, y'all. I'm putting pictures. I probably put the pictures there. Just look at how beautiful, how aesthetically pleasing and functional, space-wise, like storage-wise. That would have been perfect for me. I envisioned a beautiful wallpaper and those pops of woods and white, and then my pops of greenery and my gems and all of that, right? But I had to let that go. But I didn't want to continue the series without at least just paying homage to what my heart really wanted. But I am still going to work with what's available and what I can get to bring those similar vibes to life. On top of that, y'all, the Hovet mirror I was telling y'all about putting into this corner spot from IKEA, it's been out of stock for months, and somebody else told me that they think that one is no longer going to be sold by IKEA, discontinued. But that's just the mirror. I can get a mirror from anywhere, but it's just the availability of the thing. So I might have to look for another mirror. I don't know. But mirrors be unnecessarily expensive, y'all. It's ridiculous. But yeah, just so that we can call it complete and I can have my office desk in that corner and get that Ethernet and basically everything wiring, everything having to do with work over here. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to install this long Ethernet cord. Should be pretty simple, so let's do that. Wasn't hard. Took a little more effort than I thought it would though. But we got it done. Naked eye. You can barely tell. I probably need to put one more here. This one's kind of droopy a little bit. So I can put one more link here, but this is how it's like connected. Very simple. Yeah, so we have removed work from this wall altogether, and I am here for it, y'all. I'm gonna get this room cleaned up because it's already becoming chaotic and we don't want that. So I'm gonna do that. Like I said, y'all, in next video, we are going to obviously finish that wall, get some shelves up. I even wanna go to a nursery. So I think I wanna go to a nursery to look for some plants for the office because there are a few that I want specifically, but also I just wanna go to a nursery. I wanna have that experience as a new plant mom, starting to bring more babies in the house. I don't want to just go to Home Depot and Lowe's every time. Time to expand our plants and expand our knowledge on plants. So yeah, this is where we are on the office, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this update, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below all of your thoughts. Comment any answers to the questions that I've asked during this video. If you know somebody who works from home, who is maybe, looking for inspiration for the home office decor, or you know, what their home office could be, or if you know any DIYers that like this kind of content, please share this video. It helps the channel and I would really appreciate it. I'm not gonna say we're getting into it anymore because we are into it. The next video is going down, so make sure y'all are staying tuned. And since of course we've decided no longer to just wait till we have every single thing to record the video, I'm coming back being more consistent with the content. So be ready for the next video. We are gonna transform this place. I know I share all kinds of things, from being a first time home. There's a flea in my house. Not a flea, a gnat. There's a gnat. And there he is. Ooh. He gotta die. You finna die. You about to lose your life. You about to lose your life, okay? I shared a video of the mess the gnat is on my camera lens, and I feel like he wanna square up. But at this point, let's do it. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Ooh, this is big. That this tone, I'm about to fall, but I actually love, whoa. Yeah, so let me fix the exposure so y'all can really see what's going down. Okay, y'all need to see. Yeah, the exposure ain't working, never mind. I take that back. Ole do it, 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 ole. Hey, not just playing. Ow, shit. That's probably why I'm so damn cuckoo now. That happens way too often. All right, so let me shut this door. There's a lot going on right now. I'm excited. I'll add these clips to the video. I don't know why I just told y'all that. I just really be, I don't know. I don't know why I be telling y'all half the things I say. When the weight of the world is on my shoulder. Has the black side, or you can do the white side. So it's biracial. This is the most, I was gonna say the most least, but that don't make sense. Or does it? The smallness. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I go where I want good. I go where I want good. I go where I want good.